Okay, let's see if this guy has been. Oh, it's first time because he's making huge shove here. I think we can probably still give on fold that, but it's really close. Top right is actually kind of close. Do we want to just shove or? I think we don't really want to be raise calling that, so I'm just going for open shove. Seems like my connection is once again screwing around. Well, a nice turn on the bottom left. Well, good thing that bottom shoved, so we didn't collide with the big blind. Against one player, I'm just going to bet. It's pretty small here. Top right. It basically shouldn't be connecting with his range that much. I mean, from that position, he shouldn't have like 7-8 type of hands really. I think I kind of prefer checking here because I can't really go for 3 street anyway. And we are mainly targeting an X type of hand. And here I mean, when he checks the river, I think it will decrease the flushes and 7x quite a bit. Oh, it was only 8 big blind deep or something here, or was it even smaller? The bottom right, so I think calling is fine. And on the bottom right, we kind of have to call the flop at least. And it's pretty weird line to take on the overall backdoor flush, and I'm plugging it well. Oh well, funny stuff. This guy keeps me 3-betting. Well, I'm not going to give up off the hand when we hit the top pair. And I think we have to call, or we could trace maybe as well, but we can't really stack off, and we have some value with the A high. Oh, I think I just try to check it. This 4 has hit the pair. It seems like we are moving the table on top left. And we have pretty much the nuts on the bottom right. Usually Villen is going to be, oh, he was slow playing straight, but I mean, if he has the king jack, for example, he's probably going to be raising it. I mean, straight is kind of a more reasonable low play hand as it needs less protection. But yeah, we would start to need some sort of hand on the satellite. But have not really had much of a hand. Going for light 3-bet here on the bottom left. Again, decent blockers. Not really move I would always go for in this situation, but pretty nice also because we are the chip leader and he's the second stack, so we have probably a bit more leverage from that. Okay, 3, so there's open raise as well, so I mean, even if it's unopened, we can't really shove. No help on the bottom right. If we had get some jack or 9 or something like that, I would probably try to double barrel. let's make sure that the price is, yeah, it's only 3.3. Fourth one doesn't get anything. Just to make sure that the price pool haven't changed from the previous one. And top right, 10 people need to drop out. And bottom right, we can call here, or well, let's actually go for the call because the shooter has a bit more also playability as well compared to offsuit. And I think if we bet here and shove the turn, we have the possibility to get some better hands like a highs to fold. So going for that. Ace 8 is kind of close to min raise or shove. I mean, in min raise we have to fold against the 3, but I think it tends to be on the kind of gray area. Do we want to just chip it or min raise fold? Well, this time min raise folding would have been better option. And again, well, actually managed to suck out on the outside table. I think yeah, this was actually limped, but I could actually try to lead that one. And top right, I think we want to be just shoving here. Especially this caller is often going to be folding as well, and I think this guy can be folding sometimes. Sometimes also. So if both of them fold, there is going to be like 7,000, 8,000 on the pot. This is pretty huge. And we have double up chance on the satellite. And I'm just going to shove the bottom 2 on the bottom right. Well, we got something out of that anyway. And bottom left, pocket trees is not quite enough. River bet. I think I'm going to be bluff catching. It might be value betting the 4x, but it's not like everyone is really going to be taking that type of value bet. Crap. And well, we can't fold here on the bottom right, so ISO shove is going to be the only option pretty much. Kind of deja vu feeling on the outside table, but when the villain doesn't snap call, he probably didn't run into aces again. He was limp 3 betting here. And we actually won against this guy. We have lost at least two all-ins before that. We hit the strips and we have the club, so I'm just going to call on the bottom right. Give him the possibility to continue. And I think we probably want to just shove against that sizing. I don't know if he's bluffing, that is he going to be barreling anymore that often. Well, this guy just always has the calling hand. Seems. But yeah, again, I mean, we can limp as well, the king 8 suited, but it's kind of a nasty hand to be limp folded or something like that. Well, let's see, bet the ace 5. Again, it shouldn't connect villain range that often, and king is kind of a scare card, so I will go for sizable turn bet. I mean, if he has jack x, it's going to be pretty ugly. Ugly here, I think. He did call it again. Do I want to go for the third one? Kind of a want to just shout here, because it's a bubble situation, so it's really awkward situation for villain to call anything weaker than king. And it should be pretty rare for him to have the king or better. And top left is obviously no brainer. No brainer shove. And we have combo draw on the bottom left, so I think I'm just going to be raise calling here. Right, mandatory shove. Well, now we should have decent chance to win the bottom right game with his back setup. But yeah, it can quickly change if it happens to go that way. Alright, shooter, I think we can shove, yeah. Doesn't look too good. And once again, bottom left. I mean, in this session I have had 3 or 4 set over set situations. I mean, well, pair versus bigger pair spots on the heads ups. And it hasn't been that long of a session. Well, we can check fold on the bottom left. Likely going to be call. And if a second barrel, it's kind of a tricky to continue. And ace 9 versus ace 10, but we actually get split spots. So something good from that one. Well, I think it was kind of a passive from the bottom left that he doesn't. I kind of have to call all the queen check. It has so much equity still. But we lost the flip. Here we have another heads up going on. Weird sizing to go for almost box size. Paired really dry flop. Well, we hit the nuts on the top right. Yeah, bottom right, this is the problem of leading this hand, but I think it's fine. Either way. Runson is not quite enough. Well, 5 queen we could call. I don't necessarily mind either way. Ace 5 off, I would just check limp fold on the bottom right, but I think shooter is a bit too strong to be folded. Even though I'm not really thrilled about calling. And we won the bottom right. And definitely have to call on the bottom left, but we totally missed the flop, so can't really call even against that sizing. I think we are a bit on the deep side to be re-betting as shoving as default, so let's go for smaller 3-bet. Of course, the downside of smaller 3-bet is that can get into tricky post-flop situations if he calls.